In this video, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to create a course with Lifter LMS. So the first thing you want to do is go to your courses and click Add Course. And so this is a brand new course. So we can give our course a name. And then what's really cool is I'm going to jump on down here to the course builder. So you can see our course is already started here. This is our course outline. We've got a section and our first lesson. So if I already know the architecture of the course I'm going to build, I could just start adding new lessons. And if I want to enter an excerpt, I can. And you can see how that popped up right here. I can go ahead and add a new section. And add another section, or add another lesson to that section. So you can see here we have the bones or the architecture of our course. You know, from this course outline panel, we can easily start entering or editing our lesson content by clicking these links, which then bring us to the lesson page where we can start building that out. We'll cover that in a different video. You can also see how we can edit the titles of things and the description. And these little gray symbols here light up to let you know if they exist. So this would let you know that there's a prerequisite in place. If you wanted to have a prerequisite, this would let you know if there was a quiz there, if there was drip content involved, that setting was set, and this will let you know that there is content. So it's a quick visual check to see how you're doing with building your course. So the next thing you want to do is add your course description. Okay, so you can see I've added some content to my course just in the course description here. And this is a great place to put kind of your sales copy for what your course is all about, maybe a few testimonials. And down here, this restricted access description, if somebody's logged in, like they've already purchased or enrolled in the course, you can have a totally different message. So that's what this text box, this editor area is for. And you can also see I've added a featured image to represent my course. So I'm going to click Publish, and then if I go over to view the course, you can see it's coming together here. And we can see our sections, our course description, our lessons. And if we go back to the All Courses page, you can see our course is starting to come together here as a tile as well. So now, let's go over all the options you have at the course level. And we're going to get into what you can do with the lessons a little later. So the first thing is just general settings. So you can set the course length. So you could say like 3 days, a week, 7 days, or you could just leave it open. You don't have to do that. You can create course difficulties and assign them like expert or beginner. I'm just going to leave that blank. You can also add a video or audio featured on the course page, or you can just plug that information right into the regular editor here. You could drop a YouTube or a Vimeo or a Wistia link embedded video right there. So that's really it for those general settings. In terms of restrictions, you could enable a prerequisite if you wanted to. You could say, okay, you can't take this course until you take this course. So that's an example of a prerequisite at the course level. Let's say you wanted to limit the number of students to 50. So you could put a capacity on that. You could also set a course start date if you want to as well, and also a course end date. And then when we get into pricing, you can have a SKU for your course if you want to keep track. SKU stands for stock keeping unit. And so that's there if you want to use that for your inventory management. Courses can either have, at a general level, a single price or a recurring payment. So you can see price single and price recurring here. In terms of a single price, let's say my sample course was $1,000 and I could put it on sale for $800 and have a sale date if I wanted to for like Black Friday or whatever makes sense. That sale option is there if you want to use it. And it's also important to note that you can sell courses for one time or recurring, but you can also do both. You can offer a single price or a recurring price, which you could look at kind of like a payment plan. So if we jump over here to price recurring, we could enable recurring payments. And let's say it's $99 with a first payment of $200. So now the billing frequency, we want to make sure we qualify the month. So we're saying every 1 month, not every 2 months. And then we want to do this for 9 months. So that's how you set up a recurring payment plan on a course. And then over here on students, you can add a student if they're already a user on your WordPress website if you wanted to. And then you can also remove a student from that course manually if you want to. Reviews allows you to enable people who are enrolled to leave feedback. So you can set these settings and also have a more reviews page. Let's say you want to have 100 reviews shown there. And then you can also put a little safety in there to make sure that, the same person doesn't review it 5 times and that sort of thing. And that's the quick tour of how to build a course. You can see here there's some MailChimp settings, and we'll get into that in another lesson about what it's like to work with Lifter LMS if you're using the MailChimp extension.